Hey, what's going on? Spreaker, Aaron here. And okay, so I was just having a conversation with my good buddy, my best friend, about responses to people online when it comes to online dating. Okay, this is from same gender loving perspective, so I'm talking about Jacked, but really this applies to like any dating. Actually, I haven't been on Jacked in a very long time. If anything, I'm talking about OK Cupid. So it's something that everyone can relate to. And personally, I don't like if I send you a message and you're not interested in me, don't waste my time by responding to me with small talk. It's a waste of time. But my best friend's opinion, I was talking with another friend of mine about it even earlier, their opinions on it is that it's the polite thing to do. And I get it, kind of, but it's not fan mail, okay? It's somebody sending you a message because they're interested in you. And if it's a dating website, and if they're sending you a message because they're interested in you, their hope is that you're interested in them. So while in your mind, your response is like, well, this is the polite thing to do. I'll send out a message to all of my fans and see how things go with that. While you're doing that because in your mind it's like, oh, that's the right thing to do. In their mind, they're thinking, well, I wonder, are they interested in me? Or are they not interested in me and just trying to be polite? And you have to sort of deal with that, and you have to go back and forth for a little while until you fully understand that they're really just not interested in you, which is really wasting your time and their time to a degree. And because honestly, people make, and I'm not trying to make it seem like people are shallow online, but this is just how people work. They've made a snap judgment about you. When they look at your photo, they look at your profile and what you're talking about. They've already drawn their conclusion about whether or not you are somebody who they want to pursue something with. So there's no message that you could send, no witty statements that you could make, no anything that you could do via text that would get them to change their mind, probably, about that. So to engage in just trivial, friendly conversation about, oh, how was your day at work? Fine, it was good. How was your day at work? Oh, my day at work was fine. Great. What did you do today? Work. Okay, cool. You know, and I understand eventually you get the hint that it's like, okay, when you start giving those one word responses, that means that the person really just isn't interested. But we wouldn't have even had to go through that in the first place if you didn't even send me a message in the first place. Maybe worst case scenario, what I would have done, and I know it sounds like I'm taking it all personally, I've been hurt before. I have been, but worst case scenario that I would do is I would possibly, and this is perhaps just a little bit of OCD kind of coming out, I would possibly send you another message if you didn't respond to the first one, just to see. But after I send that second message, if you get, and I wouldn't send the second message like the same day, but if you're somebody who I was interested in enough to send the first message, I would be still interested a few days later. I mean, I'm not the type of person who'd be like, I'm interested in you today. Oh, well, no more. I'm on to somebody else, on to the next, on to the next. You like my little fake New York accent, y'all like that? I used to live in New York for a little bit before we moved to New Orleans, Louisiana. Whoa, okay. Anyway, I'm not the type of person who's going to be like, oh, I'm no longer into you. So maybe a few days later, I'll see, okay, no response. But they've gotten online. You can see that. Maybe they never got my message. So I'll send another message. But if you still get no response, I'll assume either A, I'm blocked, which means you're not interested, or you're just not responding to my message because you're not interested. So, and that's fine. That's fine. I just don't like wasting my time in these back and forth trivial baloney crap. You know what I mean? And then my friend that I was talking to a little earlier tonight brought up, well, maybe, it's somebody who's looking for friends. And if I'm not interested in you romantically, then I'll send you a message letting you know, I'm not interested in you romantically, but hey, let's be friends. And honestly, my thing about that, because initially what I said to him was, I was like, well, no, because OkCupid is a dating website, and Jack is a dating website. And if you're just looking for friends, then you need to get off that website. But that's not true, because on both of those apps, you can set what you're looking for to be just friends. And of course, sometimes the best relationships come from friendships, and sometimes people just say they just want to be friends because they don't want to commit too much. And sometimes people say that they want to be friends because they legitimately just want to be friends, and that's fine. So, after I made that statement that, well, it's a dating website, and I thought about it a little bit more, I realized my thing with that is, okay, yes, you can say that you just want to be friends, and if you just want to be friends with somebody because you're not into them romantically, wow, okay, yeah. I just had a little epiphany, and then it came to me, like an epiphany. But that's not something I'm going to share on this, beyond, I've been what the fuck. Anyway, okay, sorry, y'all. Okay, anyway, so, my thing about that was, if on your profile you say that you're just looking for friends, first of all, I won't send you a message thinking in terms of something more than friends, if that's what you say you're looking for. But chances are, if I send you a message thinking in terms of something more than friends, you probably have on your profile that you're looking for more than friends, and then I would send that. So for you to come back with, oh, I just want to be friends with you, I would probably feel some kind of way about that. I love the phrase some kind of way because I think that that fits just for so many things. So I would feel some kind of way about that. And if so what I think the right thing to do, if you're like, okay, I just want to be friends with somebody, if they send you a message and there's somebody who you just want to be friends with, look at their profile, and if their profile does not say that they are looking for just friends, then that's one of those people that you probably just don't need to respond to at all. Just be like, okay, you know what? Boom. I'm not even going to do this. But if they say that, if you say I'm looking for friends and their profile says that they're just looking for friends, then you can respond to them and chat with them. But if they don't say that they're just looking for friends, then don't do that. Now, if their profile says I'm looking for friends and I'm looking for a relationship and I'm looking for this, that, and the third, which I've probably done at some point, in that case you probably can respond and just be friends, I guess. Wow. As I'm talking about this, I'm sort of having a realization that sometimes it can send mixed signals, because when the person's like, okay, I'm not interested in you romantically, but I'm interested in you as a friend, I guess at that point, you would continue the pointless, trivial talk, because that's what friends do, right? I guess. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I don't claim to have all the answers. I just claim to be me. What's the thing? Keeping your head above water, making a way when you can. The Love Boat. I don't know. That was. I don't remember that song. But anyway, so what do y'all think? Comment, rate, subscribe is what I would say at the end of a YouTube video. But this is Spreaker. So, but I think you can still comment, and you can still give me like the heart or whatever. I love hearts. Thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy for giving me the golden heart of love. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And you can also follow me on Ask FM at AOCM01. I use that for all my social media stuff at AOCM01. So if you want to hit a brother up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you high five through the. I'm recording it on my phone, but technically this isn't. We're not talking on the phone. We're talking on Spreaker. I'll give you a high five through Spreaker. Bow. There you go. Yeah, son. That's what I'm talking about, kid. Anyway, it's funny because while I did that, like I lifted my leg up, and like I was really getting into that character. It was a wonderful experience, I tell you. Anyway, I need to get ready for bed. I need to go brush my teeth because they need to be brushed. And so what do y'all think? Again, you can ask me questions on Ask FM. You can comment. You can subscribe to my YouTube page. I'm going to upload these to YouTube. But you get it first on Spreaker. But and you can comment on YouTube if you want. Comment, rate, subscribe on Spreaker. I'm loving the Spreaker app, y'all. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Y'all are like my friends. I need to get a different. Although maybe that is my tagline at the end of my things, because it's the same tagline at the end of my YouTube channel. It'll be the same tagline at the end of my Spreaker page. Talk to y'all later, social media world. Peace. Be blessed.